Good evening, folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Did asking the question and answer, how was y'all's day? On the Sunday, good. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Look like a conversation is going on right here, so that's what I'm saying, God, is because she said, why didn't he just come in? Disgusting. We're going to get on her. I thought she took the key from. Okay. Uh, All right. So let's see. Where are y'all, folks? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right. So let's dig into it. Let's dig into it. So let's get it. I have not seen this video nor the other video fully yet. I just kind of record them out. But apparently Anthony is being fussed. Amber is fussing Anthony up. Does she have a problem? Does she have a point or not? Does she have a reason to be fussing Anthony or not? Does she have well, me know now probably I'll say yes from before. I know y'all are gonna say yes. Does Amber have a reason? Have a reason to fuss Anthony? That's the question. Does she have a reason to fuss him? Let's dig deep into it and let's see where we go with this because it is what it is. Let's go.
Anthony, where's Kai?
He's over there asleep.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, did you vacuum that floor?
No, he's on his blanket. Why?
What are you doing right now?
I'm on my phone.
Doing work or scrolling on Instagram or Facebook?
Why does it matter?
It matters because we just had a conversation last night about the mess you keep leaving everywhere. Anthony, this trash has been sitting here since this morning and it stinks. You don't smell that? You okay with just the trash? You couldn't take 2 seconds to take this trash and put it outside while baby was sleeping.
It's not like I'm not going to take it out.
Okay.
I'm going to take it out eventually.
Okay. Let's talk about these oranges right here that have been sitting here since I left this morning. Like, what do you think I am? You waiting for me to come home and take the trash out?
All right, so let's work into it. Let's work into it. Yesterday, I was talking about this with David, and we were having a whole back and forth discussion with Anthony's duties as a dad when he gets the turn that he has to play for the dad role. You have to play your part if you want the full credit. If you want the full credit as a father, you must play all of the roles. You can't just play one of the roles and then you expect to get full credit. You must play full credit of the roles. All right, so I'm taking that in time, right? Number one, I'm understanding that Kai is laying on the floor on a blanket. Now she asked, has the floor been swept? What does that matter was the response. But nonetheless, that's kind of weird. You're not supposed to have a trash bag to the side like that where Kai can reach into the trash bag and pick out garbage. That is a definite no-no. So that is a flag. That is a flag. That is actually a flag. But anyway, I'm just saying, that is a definite flag. So hopefully David was here so he could have come defend this because this doesn't look good, especially if she spoke with him before yesterday about the situation. This does not look good. This does not look good. So maybe David going to come on today and come explain to me again why I was incorrect in what I was saying, that him have miles, whole heap of gaps to cover. Let's keep running.
And clean the dishes and everything else? I'm confused.
Have you ever taken the trash out? I'm going to take the trash out.
Anthony,
Why?
you have been real messy lately. And I'm not here to clean up after you. This is a big house. It's already enough to do. Let alone come home, trip over toys, and have this stench smack me in the face when I walk in.
If the garbage stinks, you have to take it out. You can't smell that. You can't smell the stinking garbage. Ain't no way. This is what I was talking about yesterday. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I was asking this question. This is where I was drawing the line for you, and I was showing you why you have levels and tiers. Why I'm only the level 1. Why he's at level 1 is because things like just basic things. Ain't no way you can have garbage that close around the place where Kai could just walk right into the garbage can and pick something out and eat it because a kid. So, hey, him don't know no better. He's going to try and eat it. Levels to this thing. Levels. Don't play with O'Neill when it comes to these things. Where is David? Where is David? There are levels to this thing. I don't want you just get up and give my father title to anybody. You have to work for it. Yeah, man, if you don't get my title, you have to work for it. You're going to have to work for it right now. Yeah, man. I said that last night. Anthony is not a good representation of anything. A man, a husband, a friend, a neighbor, a businessman. Exactly. Something is going on here, sir. Anthony, Amber was alone for how long? Who do you think did it then? When she was by herself. So it don't look that great. It doesn't look that well for her to be coming home for come take out trash. That's been sitting there pretty much the entire where it's getting stink. It's not like him have like a lid over it. It's just a bag with some trash in it. Ain't no way that's supposed to be sitting right there. So where is the outrage now? Come out of the woodwork, David, man. Because I tell you, so when you come, when you're the father line, you have to do it good with O'Neill, you know. You have to get it right.
Wow. Look, it's gonna get taken out. Yes.
Okay. I mean, when he went to sleep would have been a good time. Like, I don't know what day and age you think we live in, but this is 2025, sweetheart. And I am not anybody's maid, okay?
Okay.
I'm no one's maid. I didn't agree to stop running the bar for me to come home and be your housewife. That's not what I've ever wanted.
Okay, how about you go out? Matter of fact, I'll stay home and I'll clean the house, and you go out and you bring home 7 figures a year.
This is an unfair statement, and I'm going to tell you why this statement is unfair. Because Amber was working before she met Anthony and she made her own money. So you can't just get up now and tell her say she's supposed to do all of whatever it is. This is an unfair statement. I can't rock with this statement right here. So this statement was a machismo kind of statement, and I can't rock with it at all. And as far as I'm concerned, Anthony deserves the whip. That's just it. Simple. That's right. Him need the whip. Ain't no way you can make a statement like this knowing what's going on. You remember, you ask her to stop doing whatever it is. But let's see if them can fix it. Maybe they can come up with the fact that they're millionaires and they need to get something else. On behalf of Amber and the Amberites, Anthony, listen to me. When it comes to the job thing with Amber right now, she going to tell us she not care.
We don't care. We don't care.
I'm just saying you have to do it a little bit better. She's doing a good enough job so far, but for you not to have her coming home and you have just a trash bag to the side, it don't work. It don't work. It just doesn't work. I can't rock with it.
That's what I was attempting to do, Anthony, but you cut off my bar. You remember that? You stop that. What is that face for?
You thought the bar was gonna bring you 7 figures a year? Really, Amber?
So you don't believe in me?
I'm not saying I don't believe in you.
No, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
A bar, 7 figures a year?
Yes, because we could have had multiple chains, Anthony. That was the plan. But you cut that off, remember?
My question to you all is, what did she just sign up for? I don't know. What did Amber just sign up for? But this ain't it. That's a question to you. What did Amber sign up for? Maybe y'all can tell me. What did she think she was signing up for? Like I said, if you're taking back this easy, he is going to treat you like crap. Based on the circumstances, he's going to treat her like crap because It is what it is. It's just a circumstance. It's just a circumstance.
I was working every day. Yes, you know what? I don't know why I'm even doing this with you. When Kai wakes up, I will change him because we know you're not going to change his diaper. And at the end of the day, we need some help.
What do you mean help?
We need to hire a housekeeper, a maid, or someone. Because
You need a maid.
me, sweetheart, I'm not it.
You are a millionaire. If look, I'm a millionaire and I'm making millions of dollars, then yes, hire a maid. Hire a maid. Y'all ain't got no kids that your wife needs. And besides, she can sit down and deal with her little kid. But y'all need a maid. Ain't no way you're supposed to be living in this big old house and you don't have a maid, because thinking that you're going to have Amber barefoot, as the woman would have said. Thinking you're going to have Amber barefoot, because that's the description the women them give here, you know. Cute text along. Thinking you're going to have the woman barefoot with the apron on is not going to work. This is not the 1940s. Where are my people this evening? Maid and a nanny. You need a maid and a nanny. You need a buckler. Buckler, follow back at me. You're going to need someone. What did she sign up for? That's the question. What the heck in God's name she signed up for? And is she wearing the good old Brazilian yak?
A housekeeper.
A housekeeper, you heard me. Look at this. Toys in this hallway. I don't understand.
The woman a kick over top. She almost dropped. She almost fell in the hallway. Booty down and everything. Listen to me. The woman did not pay so much money for the Brazilian yak to come home and be a nanny or a maid. So, you know, and what makes this even worse is that this is not her child. This is what I was talking about. When it is your kid, the last time O'Neill talked about this, I had a very real conversation with y'all. Because me's a real man, me's a man, I'm going to have a real conversation with you. I'm going to read your comments. I told y'all what it means when it is your kid versus when it is someone else's kid. And I tried to explain this to y'all. Ain't no way Amber is going to be putting on her Brazilian yak to come home to the mess. Let me read y'all's comment. Anton over at PR was complaining. Hold on, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get to it, Mary. I'm going to get to it. Hire a woman housekeeper. This is gonna be a trouble. Anton will cheat again. Well, hey, them have got to do something, because the truth is you can't turn the woman into a maid, and she's got to get something going. Amber don't have to stop whining. She ain't saying nothing. To be no damn maid. She signed up for his wife, not taking care of a love child and clean up the house. Well, that's why we were saying she probably shouldn't go back. That's why we were saying these things. Absolutely right, O'Neill. Thank you very much, Angela Powell. That's why we were saying probably she shouldn't go back. The nanny's going to take your husband. Well, something has to give, because the house big and the woman can't clean it by herself. And we're talking about millionaires. I'm a millionaire. My wife, she got hire a maid. I can't tell her if I hire a maid. I'm going to tell her, no. So, what do you think? O'Neill is going to slip it in with the maid? What's going on right now is that, yes, just like what Jimmy Cliff said, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Aye, sir. That's the deal. Vanswell, the man is dirty, rich or poor. He should clean behind himself. Sitting in a kitchen with a stinky smell is bad. Yes, don't listen to Vanswell, because Vanswell attack from a different space right now. Ain't no way you're going to be left in stinky bags inside of my house. Ain't no way. It never stay there for long. I'm going to smell it and I'm going to take it out. Because feng shui is everything. Scent is everything. You don't know. I could have a neighbor be coming through the door. I don't want my neighbor coming through the door smelling garbage. So that's not fair. So I wouldn't even get into it right now. I wouldn't even get into it. Let me know I here. I'm starting to wonder if Anthony trying to get Amber to be so frustrated that she leaves home. Possibly. That's a good question. That is a good question. Is Amber, and not Amber, but Anthony, is Anthony trying to get, is Anthony, here we come, trying to get Amber to leave him? That is y'all's question. Is he trying to get her to leave him? Giving back to Shayla, I said it from the beginning. When they got back together, I'm standing on it. Divorce him, girl, please. I told you, I said it as well. I wasn't very comfy. Vanswell, at no point did Amber say that she wanted to be a housewife. She told Anthony she should be a wife, and she's been doing that. But the woman can't clean now, and then you mess up the thing afterward, and she have to come behind you and clean it up again. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. The least you can do is at least clean up a little bit of things behind yourself. I'm not going to stand for that with any of the males on my channel. Ain't no way. The least you can do is take up your stuff then. I can understand if you forget a shirt or a pants one time or one or two times. But it can't be every time, and it seems as though she has to be talking to him over and over and over again. Vanswell is cooning. That's exactly what's going on. Vanswell are coon.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
Vanswell is cooning. That's exactly what's going on right here. So I'm not even taking on Vanswell and the cooning right now. Because a coon, Vanswell a coon. I never understood why none of the rich people living in these estates don't have housekeepers. Even in the 40s, people had housekeepers and maids, especially in the South. Christopher, I don't understand either. I don't understand how they're millionaires, but them not have no housekeeper. But them supposed to be millionaires, living the life of the rich and famous. Amber Lucky Kai doesn't play with Legos. Everybody takes their shoes off. Even with a maid, you still have to get Anthony in line. She may love him. But who loves a slab? Give him the whip. Let me give him the whip again there, because this time I have to drop the whip on him case. Whip. One more. One more. That's correct. You have the males that are speaking out on the channel because the man them know. Most of the men know. The men know. No. Nobody's looking to pick up like that behind him thing. Amber keeps that house clean when she was living by herself on it. Exactly. I know this. I know so the woman can keep the house clean by herself, but no, you introduce your baby mother. You start wondering why you watch the skits them because you love the drama. That's why. That's why I watch the skits. That's why I watch the skits, Austin. That's why we watch the skits. How do you pronounce it? Nate? Or is it not? Is it Nate? How do I pronounce this? That's why I watch the skits. And the thing is, well, she said she's not going nowhere. Anthony's one that's going to have to leave. Well, I want y'all to watch this. He's back at it again with the complaining. This told me that Anthony now I've realized Anthony has learned nothing. Nothing. He has learned nothing. What I realize is Anthony has learned nothing. He has learned nothing. How me know? Because Anthony is back at it again with the complaining thing again. Every time a man starts complaining like this to other women, you make yourself susceptible to cheating. Anthony has shown me he has learned nothing. No, him tell me he not learned anything. Anthony has learned Nothing. There we go. Every single time you do this, you show me that you're susceptible to it, because that's what this does. That is all this does.
I didn't even use the code. Oh.
I'm glad that you're loving that I have a boyfriend now.
Oh.
What's up with you?
It's Amber. It's like she just finds little things to pick about.
Little things? Hold on. You have a kitchen full of trash. Not only is it trash, but it stinks. And you can smell say it stink. And you don't put it outside. And you have it there for how long? And you're saying she has little things to pick about. That is little things. You smell it. Unless his nose now work. Maybe Anthony nose now work and we don't know. Maybe his nose is just like not working at all or something. Just maybe. Borrow a piece of my nose, Anthony, because obviously you need your nose for work again. Me have enough nose to me and you. Maybe I need to lend Anthony some of my nose. My nose big enough to lend Anthony some of my nose. Maybe I can borrow some of my nose so he can smell. Ain't no way you can't smell the trash. Borrow my nose there. Borrow my nose. My big old black nose. Borrow my big old black nose. Because maybe you need that big black nose if it smell. My black man nose. Maybe you need to borrow my black man nose. Maybe Anthony has a white man nose. Maybe that's what it is. Ain't no way you can't smell the trash. But anyways, let's run into what he's talking about.
Now I know I put her through some hell, but it's like she's always finding some little. All right, case in point. Mm-hmm. I left something out in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And then she just jumps on me complaining about me leaving stuff out. I'm like, well, I'm a busy man. Sometimes my brain isn't worried about that. I'm moving and shaking the way I need to. And you complaining about me leaving something out, just put it back.
Then get yourself a maid, bro. Like, that's all you have to do. And yes, Goddess London, this is how trifling he is. Him can't even smell the trash himself. Like, there ain't no way. Listen, I'm not siding with Anthony and the foolishness. He can pick this up. Wondering Anthony is a lazy man who believes that because he has money, he's not supposed to take out the stinky trash. And he's, come on, man. Come on. This is out of pocket. Talking about Amber is ungrateful, but she's home taking care of a side baby. Listen to me right now. It's outrageous. Amber is petty for telling her to take out some trash. Vanswell? Are you serious, Vanswell? You sure? She petty for telling her to take out some trash where you can smell that she told you about from last night? She petty. You have your kids sleeping on the dirty floor. You haven't mopped the floor. You don't wipe the floor. None of them things there. You haven't wipe or mopped the floor, but you got your kids sleeping on the floor. And you don't really think it matters. And she's petty. In other words, this is your kid. And she's more concerned about your kid than you are about your kid. Ain't no way, man. I don't know. Dude, I slip.
Well, Anthony, she just wants her house to be clean. Why can't you just clean up after yourself? You're not a little boy.
I'm not a little boy, but it's just nitpicking.
You are a little boy. So let's just get that into play. You are a little boy. We know this. We know you're a little boy. This is a very, very good topic because I feel like I've always seen this here. When I come here and I'd probably go to some people's, you got some men's place and them have like all sorts of stuff all over the place, you know what I mean? And you're like, dude, don't you like clean up? Like, didn't you have like a mother who told you to like clean up or any of those things, or this is how you just leave things all over the place? I never understood it. But I said, well, hey, O'Neal, you're not from here. Maybe it's a culture. I don't know. Amber's at home taking care of his son while his peers was complaining about her. This is the ratchetness the dude has going on. Me no want to hear it. It's possible Anthony knows don't work. It must not smell the weed. You know what? You know what, Mr. Law? You're right. Exactly. Because he never smell the weed on Kai. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I was having an argument with David. I'm going to say David tonight, you know. Because yesterday David tell me all sort of things. I'm going to say David Anthony is elementary father. He's not a deadbeat, but him elementary. Because him still have whole heap of little pieces to get to. Basic things. Like taking up trash out of the sight of a kid. Should be in Anthony's mindset. Why? Because a baby going to easily go over to it. I'm going to put him hand into it. And I'm going to take out whatever in there. And he's going to put it in his mouth. So ain't no way you're not supposed to know that. But I guess, hey, when you're not really, you know, when you're basic, then I guess you don't know that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, P, I say this with all due respect, but you may not know, but there's not a lot of guys out here like me.
Anthony, get over yourself. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean there's not?
So there's a billion Ambers out there?
I'm not saying there's a billion Ambers. I'm just saying a man like me, he doesn't need extra stress put on. I'm already stressed enough by work, being a black man in the world. Like, I don't need that when I come home.
This is crazy. This is crazy. You know why? Because it's almost like, okay, I know what he's trying to allude to. He's trying to allude to being a high value man, right? But a high value man, right? If that's what he's alluding to, would have known that he needs a maid, sir. You will need a maid. You will need someone to assist your wife in what you're doing if you're such a high value man. Ain't no way you're going to think she alone can take care of everything. She's going to be burnt out. She's going to leave because she's going to be so burnt out that eventually she's going to leave. You don't know that. But he's right. There aren't too many men like him right out here. He's right. Maybe there aren't. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know. Clearly, his nose doesn't work. He didn't smell the weed on Kai either, and Amber told him about it. His nose is broken from the Clorox wipes. That's exactly what's going on. His nose stopped working ever since the Clorox wipes. That's what's going on. Did the Clorox wipes break Anthony's nose? Did it break Anthony's nose? Because it must break his nose. Ain't no way there aren't too many men like him out here. Shoot. You come a dime a dozen, buddy. Cheating men come a dime a dozen. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Well, Amber is quite busy herself. So what if she just wants her house to be clean? Just do it. Do what you gotta do.
It's not just that. It's just, I don't know. She's
what?
It's like she's not grateful for what I've done. She's very ungrateful.
Very ungrateful. Anthony will start thinking about Shayla in the maid outfit of the Clorox wipes again. Basically, on TV, I don't like him. Yesterday, he praised her, and because she talked to him about cleaning up after himself, he's complaining that she was ungrateful. And now I'm wondering if him right in him head. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yes, she walked past the trash when she left the house. Really? Did she? And shouldn't the man take out the trash or something that a man generally does? Come on now. It's easy. Take the trash out. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Anthony, that COVID test, if him can't smell, it makes no sense. Him definitely that COVID test. Anthony do not love Amber. When Amber talked to Anthony, he went back to his friend and Amber's name. Amber should divorce Anthony for good, and Anthony is a no good man. But guess what? We tried to tell her. O'Neal tried to tell her. O'Neal has said it on many occasions that this is not the guy for her and that she would have felt it. And I'm sorry to tell y'all that based on where he is with this whole heap of complaining and the entitlement, he's on his way to Shayla. I know y'all don't think O'Neal, whatever it is, but he's on his way. At this point, listen to me. All right. You know what? Maybe O'Neal incorrect. Is Anthony on his way to Shayla? That's exactly what I think is going on. What's happening is that this boy is on his way to Shayla based on how he's behaving, because this has been blown into something. Remember, Pierre and Shayla are good friends. What do you think is going to happen when Pierre starts sharing information with Shayla? But him have all this trust into what Pierre has got going on. That's why I'm going to write it off, guys. Do you see right now, yesterday why I didn't write it off? Because he still has not gotten any full length of karma. Amber just let him in willy-nilly. Just like that, right? But hey, she's doing what she said God told her to do. There's a baby in the house and Amber should have not told him to take out the trash. She shouldn't have to tell him. She shouldn't. But him not care about the baby. Sick of Anthony and Amber. Me too. One Johnny said for the people in the back. Say it for the people in the back. One Johnny, let me see if you find what you're saying. Maybe Amber's sense is heightened and can pick up the slightest smell. Is that trash? What do you mean? Anybody can smell trash in your house. Ain't no way. Diapers are in the trash. Diapers are in the trash. No. It's a baby. You change a baby and put diapers in the trash. You're going to smell them. What? I don't know what's going on here. Listen to me. Y'all need to stop making all this excuse. Stop making all this excuse for Anthony. Don't make any excuses for Anthony. I'm telling you right now. Don't. Anthony tell Pierre you left the stank garbage and the orange on the counter. It makes no sense, but we tried to tell her. We tried to tell her. Say it with me. O'Neal tried to tell her. What kind of guy is Anthony? I don't know. A crazy guy. We don't know. Well, you know what? You know what I can say to this? The Anthony character is the worst. I can tell you this. I think you never know. You never know. Maybe the divorce is still coming. Maybe Amber is still going to divorce him. And what will happen is, wouldn't even look his way. He was the only person on the block. But him say, there are men like him out there. I am just numb to both Shayla and Anthony, and I don't care anymore. We just don't care. I know you don't care at this point. You know, a lot of people just don't care. The people I'm tired.
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
It's like a 2-for-1 special. I think like right now, it's just... He's really mad because he had Kai by himself all day and Amber said she was gone from morning. Like the woman can't go out and a feed baby. Anthony's sick. A disease such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and multiple scoliosis can be linked to the loss of smell, which can sometimes be an early sign. Maybe he's having issues. Maybe he's sick. I wouldn't leave. I'll tell him to leave and take him, baby. Oh, Lord. I don't know. O'Neal, Anthony's high value. Anthony high value and don't have a darn sense in the world. That's what I'm saying. I just think he's a man of money. I don't know if he's a high value man. I don't know if I'm going to rank him as a high value man, but that's what he's saying. Rowan just told Pierre today to let Anthony come over and vent to her. Ooh, okay. All right. Did anyone see the earlier skit with Wayne and Sarah where Wayne was washing dishes? We have seen Wayne with a broom and washing dishes. Entitled Little Uncles is a lazy bum. That is true. But you know what? Maybe O'Neal know what I'm talking about. You know what? Maybe O'Neill is just crazy. Maybe O'Neill don't know what he's talking about. Would you want a high value man like Anthony? Ladies, and don't lie, please don't lie. Don't lie, ladies, don't lie. Don't lie. Would you want, here it comes. Would you want a high value man like Anthony? There you go. Ladies, high value man. Anthony's a high value man. Come on, ladies. Come on. I am auctioning a high value man for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, pleasant evening. I present to you, step right up and claim yourself a high value man. He comes very nasty. He's terrible. He's a cheater. He's all the other things. But he has a lot of money. You can get him right now while he lasts.
We don't want him. But I thought women needed men with money. I think women love men with money. Maybe this is a ploy. I thought ladies said they don't want no man who making the average. Only don't want average earning men. Average earning men take out the garbage. But this is not an average earning man. It's a high value man. And high value men. Yes. Pink Panties complain again. He's such a sassy man. He is a sucker. Divorce him, Amber. That's if she does. That's the thing. If she does. That's correct. Vanswell is rage baiting. You can't listen to Vanswell. Vanswell is rage baiting. Vanswell knows what's going on. Anthony's been upset ever since he picked up in High Soul. Shayla like that. Okay. He's so worried about Shayla. This is why I feel that Amber shall belong to neither of them. Neither one are good parents. Makes sense. Makes sense. You say neither one are good parents.
Anthony, just like how you feel as though you're a king and you want to be treated as such, Amber feels the way. She feels like she's a queen. Mm-hmm. And she wants to be treated just like that. She wants to live like one. And if she wants her house to be clean, then just clean it. Just help out. You can't help out? That's a big old house. Like, just help out. I don't know. What's the big deal?
Wow.
What?
Now that you got a boyfriend, I can't even vent to my homie no more.
Anthony, you could always vent to me, but it just sounds like y'all need a housekeeper.
That's what she wants too.
So get it. You got the money.
You see? He has the money to get the housekeeper. It's almost like it's strange for him to get a housekeeper. Why can't he get a housekeeper? That's the question. Guys, I'm telling y'all right now, do not feel anyway. Be prepared to see Anthony fall back into the coffers of Shayla again. Y'all know how this works. From one plan to the next. No, be also prepared to see Amber take everything. So I want you to be prepared for both things. Be prepared for both things. So you're looking on the mother and father of Kai, and this is how they are looking right now.
Did Anthony do something to you? Did he say something crazy? I know it wasn't Amber, was it? Honey, what?
Iman broke up with me.
Why? Oh, baby.
Look at Angelina's face, because all of a sudden her little thinking that she would get some money is gone.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
See, listen to me. I'm wondering now. She will now have to run back. She will have to go backpedal for Anthony now. And that's what I think. Based on how Anthony's complaining, Based on how Anthony is complaining, that is why I think it is not out of the cards for Anthony to backpedal. That's correct. What is he complaining about? We don't know. But he might complain. He might complain. That's the thing. And when man start complaining like this, it is problems. It's not about love Anthony. Just don't like no one to talk about him. He used to complain about Shayla PR the same way. He complains a lot. So Amber is ungrateful, but is at home taking care of his kid that he doesn't belong to her. Exactly. That's what she gets for trying to see if she can please him. Only I believes her too. This is why I say it's not out of the cards, folks. Shayla has just lost somebody right now. She's lost a personnel. And just when she thinks she's going to lose everything, she'll gain Anthony back. But I would say this. She might gain him back with no money. Just when we think. Just when I thought I was over you, yes. Just when I thought that Iman was gonna be there. Oh, baby. Get yourself set, folks. Strap yourself in. Get your seatbelt.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It is not over. It is not over. Just like when you're in the airplane and you hear the little sound them going on. And you hear the sounds.
this is your captain speaking. Just want to say that I want you to strap right in. Strap yourself in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the flight, Shayla and Anthony. Strap yourselves in. We're about to take off. It's about time for us to... We should be cruising at about 37,000 feet with this one. What should be happening is... this is your pilot speaking, Angelina, and I'm here on the flight on its way to, Never Neverville, onto the way of just sassiness and victimhood and all of that. Welcome to this flight, but what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm telling y'all right now, get yourself set. This is gonna go left. But anyway, if you say so, if y'all sit on a seat, then y'all don't see it because I'm seeing it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
No, he just said that he doesn't want to change who he is. I asked him if he could just stop getting lit so much around the house. Kai's clothes are starting to smell like it. Anthony is tripping on me. And after I had that conversation with him, he seemed like he was fine and everything was fine.
Well, he was not fine. I was gonna live my life and then I got high. Shayla asked me to be her wife and then I got high. She just asked me to give her the knife and I don't know why. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I'm telling y'all right now. Can you see it? He's complaining already. Shayla wasn't giving Ant-Man none of these problems, just tuning it up for him regularly and properly. Well, maybe he needs to go back to Shayla. Listen to me. Street Poets, listen. I've always felt that he should stay here. But him say want to go back to his wife. He asks for a chance and him get a chance. Now the wife is taking care of the child that none of them is taking care of. So let's put this thing into perspective. Shayla dep on hiatus. She's on a break. and Anthony's on a break when it comes to their child that Amber is taking care of. But let me guess, Amber is the problem. Right. Sure. So Amber is the problem, but she's the one that's taking care of a baby that's not hers. And that's why O'Neill said yesterday that you have to be very careful that people don't use your beliefs against you. Be very careful that people don't use your beliefs against you. Don't get too dug into your beliefs, because what people will do is they will use it against you. Remember, I spoke about marriage. I'm going to tell you how people use marriage against people. Them use it. They're going to find a way to use it. Right now, Amber's love for a child is being used against her. So she must be a housewife because she loves children so much. Well, take care of this one. And while you're at it, take care of the house as well. And while you're at it, do everything that you need to do. That's why O'Neill was saying all of that. But when O'Neill was saying it, people never believe O'Neill. That's the thing. People never sure. Anyways, let me see what y'all say. She doesn't have to stalk Iman because Anthony will be back with Anthony. Not far off. Enough far off. Shayla and Anthony are unfit parents. Well, to me, them belong together. Come up with a twist where Amber gets Kai. I don't know. No, I don't want Amber getting Kai. Amber needs to get her own kid. I'm not going to stop saying that. She needs to get her own kid. Because if she gets Kai, she won't have 100% say so. And plus thing, you can't get her kid over a grandmother or something like that. You're not going to get that. So, ain't no way. Forget that. If you're not hearing the sound, just go out and come back. The boy Anthony has a grandiose mentality. He's slow as molasses. Amber is the maid and the babysitter. This was what I was talking about yesterday. And people make it sound like me never does say something proper. She's taking care of her godson, stepson. She signed up for both. Again, street poet, like I said, if Anthony is to leave, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Amber and Anthony used to have a housekeeper named Rosa. Remember the skit where he came back and was making Amber breakfast and he said, "Oh, Rosa is here again," and they think we forgot. So them used to have a housekeeper before. Somebody said that them can't hear me properly. Am I going in and out, guys? Am I going in and out? Is that what's happening? Hold on. Somebody says the mic is going in and out. Is that what is happening? Is the mic going in and out? There you go. Going in and out. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Listen. J-Dub, and I think that you're not even incorrect. Chances are she might apologize again. That I will have to agree with you. And you see, sometimes I agree. She might just apologize again. This is a good time for Amber. She will get to see everything. Refresh your screen. Refresh your screen. I remember them talking about Rosa, the housekeeper. So they have had a housekeeper before, but she have complained. Nonetheless, the mother are whine and the father is whining. While the child is in the middle and Amber pretty much taking care of him. Because why? Because she wants a kid so bad it's being used against her. That's why I said she should have go do IVF.
And out of nowhere, he just said, "It's over." Like, after all the stuff that we've been through, like, I know it wasn't a very long time, but I honestly feel like Iman is it for me.
It was like a month. For all those times you stood by me, for all those things that you make me see, for all the weed you brought to my life, for all the times you made me high, for every You're the
time you stood by me, for all the trees that you make me see, for all the weed you brought to my life, for all. And that the woman I say right now, she is singing the love songs right now because listen to me. She has said, for all of those times, my sound is gone. What do you mean the sound gone? When I say the sound gone, what do you mean? Huh? Y'all are gonna make me get crazy now. For all the times you stood by me, for all the trees that you make me see, for all the weed you brought to my life, the 50 grand to make me wife, for every dream you make come true, for all the love I found in you. You know what? Move on.
Honey, listen to me. Thank you for sharing that. I know that wasn't the easiest thing to share, but thank you.
But why does this keep happening to me, Mom?
It's not that it's happening to you. You're learning who's for you and who is not for you. And those are life lessons, look at me, that no person is able to escape.
Iman is for me.
Well, if your lifestyles don't align, if he feels like it's okay to smoke around my grandson and Anthony's, and you're not in agreement, no one's in agreement with that.
Well, he wasn't smoking around him. The house was just smelling like it. We
Right, let's get it together because the guy was getting high by himself. I get high. On your Melanie. On your. Let's not miss this. Thus, this is not reality in real skits. No real woman's low self-esteem or will not be doing this unless Amber is a mental herself. Well, you do have women who have, listen to me, have women who think them can't get any higher than that. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Speaking of Diesel, and Anthony never received his karma for what he did to Diesel. Me soon talk to them. I found love on a 2-year street and lost it. Shut up, Angelina, and sign those divorce papers. That's what she needs to do. What she needs to do is to sign the papers. They must stop talking about this. Amber is starting her online clothing business. I bet she's incorporating it in the skits. She will work at home doing what she loves, making money in fashion, and she should do that. Amber doesn't have low self-esteem. Doing something against the odds takes strength. Well, I will say this. I will say that there's some parts of it I think she's worth more than that based on the circumstance. Now, I think it's two things. It could be low self-esteem is one in there because sometimes she don't think she's worthy enough. So that's one part. Another part is that she's bounded by the chain called marriage. She has this perception of marriage in her head that she get bounded to. Amber is very set in her beliefs. Too set. She's too rigid in her beliefs. And that's why you have to become very careful about your beliefs. Yes, you must believe them, yes, but not get too rigid. She's unchangeable. She's like the tree that is planted by like certain trees that are very shakeable. So when the wind comes, them bend. It's too straight. That's what it is. That's what's going on.
Disagreement. So I'm just wondering like why he took it all the way there.
Because
after saying that he loved me, he bought me a house, like, and I really love him, Mom.
I know you do, honey, but let me tell you where things get crazy. You gave your heart and your trust to a mortal being.
So in other words, Shayla is immortal. Basically, Shayla is... Mom, I was in the trees. He had me in the trees, Mom. I was getting high. I was in the trees, Mom. I was just I don't know what she's talking about.
Heart and your trust belong with the Lord and the Lord only. Because man is imperfect and they are going to hurt us at every turn with every decision that they make that's opposite of what we would do. We feel like it's a backstab or a stab to our heart, but it's not.
These are two immortal beings. Listen to me. I've now come to realize that Shayla and Angelina are immortal beings. They're going to live as long as possible based on everything else. I hope Angelina comes on to Deontay Reviews' channel so we can come back on and question her about her immortality. You understand? Me have a question her about her immortality. She and Shayla immortal.
It's not. And I love you and I'm here for you and you know that will never change. But I need you to know, no man should have your heart. You have to hold on to that.
That's a foolishness. You mean no man must have the pum pum? She need to hold on to that. Well, let's work on this. What should Shayla hold on to? What should Shayla hold on to? Heart or the pum pum? These immortal beings. Talk to me here, Abby. What are you saying, Abby? Vanswell, I remind my husband every Monday and Thursday evening to put the garbage can out to pick up for the next morning. So that is what we do. That is what they do. Poor Kai. This mom is stuck at the toddler stage emotionally and his dad is stuck at being a teenager who thinks the world revolves around him. This is sad. And what is wrong with that? O'Neill, she's holding to her belief and that takes strength and courage. Why change to please the masses? Because it can be used against you and you can't be rigid in life. This is why, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is that, yes, while you have beliefs, you must realize that your beliefs will change as time come by. Because you may see how your beliefs can be used against you. You can see how it is used against you. If you look, in other words, I don't want to talk politics, but just take a look at what's going on right now. A lot of people voted a certain way. And they thought, based on their beliefs, that things was going to work out in their favor. Then when it comes down to it, stuff not going the way they believed it would have gone. Now let me ask you, should they stick with their beliefs or should they change their beliefs? Because at that point, the belief is not serving them. It's a belief. There are times where it may not serve you. If it is no longer serving you, then you need to change that belief. Or you need to question the belief then. One out of the two. Either you need to change the belief or question the belief. Why do I believe this? What about this probably needs to change? Question it. Question it. What's wrong with questioning it? Since when you stop questioning beliefs? Iman is wrong for telling a broken woman who doesn't know what real love is that he loves her. You cannot say those words to everyone. Rewatch the movie A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Twilia, I know what you're saying, but the answer to it is no. People are going to say different things at different points in time. Get over it. Woman tell me say them love me all this time to before and them never love me. What am I gonna do? Beat them up? Because she shouldn't tell me say she love me? Am I going to beat a woman up because she tell me that? Trust but verify. Again, even if someone tells you them love you, wouldn't you want to see their actions to prove that to you? That's all I'm saying. We make it seem like I just that alone. Anyway, all right. You say O'Neill misinterpreting. What is O'Neill misinterpreting? What is O'Neill misinterpreting right now? What is O'Neill misinterpreting? What is O'Neill misinterpreting? Anyway, I'm gonna run it.
You don't give them all of you. You save some for yourself. Maybe it's an 80-20 split. I don't know what split that would be, but it can't be 100% and definitely can't be 80%. Because man is not built to receive the full heart of a woman. They can't handle what belongs to them.
What does that mean? What does that... Okay. This is a good question. Good topic, and we can ever discuss it. Do you fully love someone? All right. I think this is what we're discussing. Let's go. Do you fully love someone, or is it that you're loving them partially? Do you love fully or partially? Which one? Do you love fully or partially? Let's discuss this. Do you love fully or partially? Let me get into some comments. Who listens and believes a person with high? Shayla, because she want to believe something. O'Neill neither, because they both are not used to her. They both are no use to her. Shayla is just self-centered. She broke up with Arby after they were together for a year and didn't look back. But now she's heartbroken after a month and a half. Thank you very much, Gigi. I don't know where I come from with this stuff, but we're going to deal with it. I understand what she's saying. She means that you have to hold back a bit. A bit of what? A bit of what, Andrea? When you say I hold back, a bit of what? This is actually great advice from Angelina. It's not good advice. I mean, I'll tell you why, but don't worry. She's telling Shayla to trust God. Then trusting God don't mean that you don't love someone fully. What? Because love is just love. I can love you enough to walk away from you. That is still love. I have enough love for you where I don't want to hurt you, and I have enough love for me where I don't want to hurt me, so I walk away. That is still love. That's not partial love, unless you look on love different. Love is love. We can love you to the point where we leave each other. Only probably loved you in their own way. Exactly. Love. That's not what Shayla's thinking. Shayla love money. Love is such a strong word for our feeling. Yes, it comes with actions. Why tell someone when you don't feel the actions and you speak it? But how you know him never love her? Why can't he love two women at one time? I love my husband fully. Thank you very much, Nancy B. the Scratcher. Tell them again. Nancy B. the Scratcher not half love her husband. Let's discuss it. Anthony, get a checkbook ready to purchase the furniture for Shayla's rental house. Pretty much. What's wrong with full love? Stop being mannish. What do you mean I be mannish? What's wrong with love? I can't love 2 or 3 women. Why I can't love 2 or 3 women? I'm just giving y'all a take. What was the last comment? I did read the last comment, Abby. I don't think so. All right, so this is a very good topic. Seems like we're onto something. The two devils love to think that they are so mentally intuitive. Thank you very much. You love them, but you don't lose yourself in them. Thank you very much. Maintain your identity and your wholeness. Me love this. Yes, if that's what you're telling me, that different from telling me, say, me give you 80% of love, and what me do the 20%? What is the 20% for? Hate? I'm not sure. Me can't love you enough and leave you enough. I believe that the skits was saying that God is to be your first man, first love, not man. But you already know that. But even if you love God, it don't mean you can't love a man. So I don't think it means that. Not because me love God mean no, me can't love you. There's not enough love to go for you. The love that I give to you is streamed through from God through to you. Isn't that how love is? If the sound is going in and out, just go ahead and what you call it? Just refresh. Fully because he was my husband. Only I'm cracking up here. You love fully. You love fully. Why when you give half a love, you love fully. If your love is tapped into the source, which is God, then you don't need to worry about no other being. Because one of two things is going to happen when you love them. Either them going to stay and reciprocate that love, or that being is going to leave, and then the next being that matches the love that you have is going to come to you. You don't need to do the half and the 2/3 and the 3/3. You don't need to do that. God not love us. Okay, if we're saying that we're trying to be like God and we're aspiring to be like God, then we don't love in halves, because God not love the body half. God still love the man that shoot 20 people and unalive them. God still love the man who blow up the bridge. God still love the man who decide the man is going to make the atomic bomb. God still love them. And I don't think God half love them. Unless me incorrect. Unless O'Neal incorrect. But give me all take. No one don't love love in a couple seconds. People grow in love. That's true. That's true. But when I talk about love, then you don't love no more than yourself. No one said that. No one said that. The idea here was that you're not giving a full love. She said you can't fully love someone. So I'm challenging that belief, and I'm saying you fully love. If the person is supposed to stay, they will stay. If they are to go, they will go. And then the person who you need to really love will come to you. But if you not tell me, say, no, so it go. All right, I'll listen. There are different types of love. That's all I say. I thought that you streamed love from God. Me never know, say you half love, and then where do the next piece then? Loving someone and being in love is two different things. Good take. Good take. You need to love yourself more than the other person. Well, of course, you love yourself more than you love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Hold on, man. Hold on. Love thy neighbor. Hold on. As you love thyself. Which means, this is my interpretation of it. However it is that whatever I would want for myself, that is what I want from a neighbor. So love thy neighbor as me love thyself means, if I would have done this for myself, then this is what I'm going to do for my neighbor. It sounds like a half a love. It sounds like when you go in a relationship and say, you know what, I'm going to give that man a half a love, and the next half, I don't know when I'm going to do the next half, but I'm going to give me say that man only I get half of the love. If not, I get more than 50%. When I hold that man, when I get a hold of this man, he won't get more than 50%. 50% of love. That's what it sounds like to me. This is what it sounded like to O'Neal. It sounds like she said, well, you know what, Shayla, when you get the men, you can't give them 100% love. But, all right, I love my husband, but then bad habits he has, I don't like, which is different. And I tell him, I don't like your bad habits, husband, but I love you. And he says, I feel the same way, wife. Of course. But you love him 100%. Love him enough to tell him that you don't like the bad habits. The pressure to fully replace Anthony so quickly would run a lot of men off. Shayla wants a microwave relationship. Sometimes you have to take a break. Exactly. Great comment. May I question the thing, you know? When I get a husband, I love him fully. You're supposed to love the man fully. You think if me get, listen to me, Abby, if, let's just say, hindsight, right? That I was in a relationship. I'm using myself, me in a relationship with a woman. I'm not going to be loving you 80% and 70% and 60%. If me love you. And me go treat you as I would treat myself. Because if I do that, then I'm being fair to you. That include if I'm supposed to go out and cheat, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, hey, you know what? I've cheated. What I would have done is would have leave me because right now I'm not there. And I wouldn't want to give you that because I would have taken that myself. Would I be honest? That is what love is. But hey, again, we could debate it. Amber is completely in love with Anthony, but she doesn't lose herself. She still maintains her home and her job. She has working through the pain, and she didn't have as much support as Shayla does. Exactly. Only need to apologize to Tamir. She claimed Wayne today. Me watch her. But me have issues with her right now, but so she said. I love my husband, but still growing to continue to love him day by day. Of course, you're going to love him more and more and more and more and more and more. But the question is, if you give 50% love, you see that? And you will love again. Abby, you will love again. The next man that is coming, that is ready for your love, Abby, you will get him and he will love you and you will love him again. The whole of that love is not destroyed. It will be transferred to the new person. Whoever it is that is this new being that you're supposed to be with, you're going to be with them and you're going to love them. But, again, maybe only mistaken, love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
I want him back for her. Mm-hmm. Like, this can't be the end of us.
Well, I wanted your father back, and we'll see. But look, we're going to eat. We got to get this off of our mind. Let Iman's mind be changed over there. Let us not dwell and stew in that. Come on. Today's my cheat day. Girl, I went to bar and my little butt hurts, my legs hurt. And today is a cheat day. So I'm having all the cheese I could possibly get.
She loves the cheese. Who moved my cheese? Hold on. So this is interesting. Nobody can love unconditional. Let's be honest, because the moment that person does something, we're out. Well, see, this is thank you very much. 50% love is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Hold on. Mir, let me answer what you're saying. I can love you enough that if I'm with you and you were to go out and cheat on me, I say to myself, you know what? I know that I'm not going to treat you fairly from now on because it has skewed my perception of you. So because me love you enough not to put you through the gamut of that and myself, I'm going to leave you, but it doesn't mean me don't love you. And I think that is my perception of love. That is my thought process of love. Maybe when I look upon love as something else, I'm just saying as you love yourself. That's all I'm saying. It's Angelina's cheat day. That's all I'm saying.
Hopefully, you'll be on board with that. Okay? So let us go.
Anywho, I'm just gonna take one clip, and that's about it. One more clip, and that's about it. I have a bunch of clips, but I don't know it already.
Obviously, navigating this situation is a little tricky.
Yeah, I get it. It could be tough working with your ex, you know what I'm saying? Like, seeing certain things could be triggering. Mm-hmm. I get it.
And I understand the same goes for you, you know? And in that moment, I just felt like, you know, I had caught so much once you found out that I was with somebody else. And I'm like, you guilt tripping me and you got your own stuff going on? So man, that's why I was acting.
I ain't guilt tripping you. I just speaking my heart. That's how, you know, I feel. But, you know, I definitely don't got nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on between me and Nina. Okay. It's strictly business, man.
You say so.
All right, what's happening here? Is Tamir trying to get back with D? Is that what I'm seeing? Ladies, give me the take on this. You can't make that vote there. Is she trying to get back with D? Thank you very much. You agreed with me here. You love and you fall in love. Well, all right. What do y'all think? Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Angelina should only eat cheese from trap. Who moved my cheese? I know that you guys have been talking about that with Skim and where him? Him and her. I think that's their name. Would you give your life for your spouse? Only if it comes to that, I think I could do it for my child, but I don't know if I can do it for my husband. Well, hey. And Charmin, I'll tell you, I don't know if I can do it for my child or my wife. I don't know it. I don't know what I feel at the moment. It depends on the moment we are talking about. I'm not sure. It depends on what God tell me at that point in time. God said that's what you need to do, then I will do it. If not, then the answer is no. Depends on what God tell me. What's going on here, sir? 40% love. What's going on here, sir? D&T boat has sailed. You think it's over? All right, no problem. May look, no closure. May I ask on, you know, I have a take on it, but I'm just asking. Tamir is making sure the door is still cracked if she needs to come back to him. Mm-hmm. After this surprise party, we will see. All right, so now we're on a surprise party. Tamir, I don't know. People have to know how to let go of the past. I said that to Inadre. May I say there's too much. It feels kind of shaky to me. Does that sound like this two people getting back together? O'Neal, give Tamir a break. She gets setting boundaries and nothing wrong with that. All right. And that's why I'm asking y'all if I'm wrong. No, O'Neal. She's just making sure things are clear. Tamira claimed Wayne today. All right. All right. O'Neal is just asking questions. Because you know it going on. Shayla, stop acting like a child and get up and get a job and a career. That way men will respect you more. Because the men think you have nothing going on. They don't see any worth. Tamira is still in love with D. What she really wants is D to give her the attention and the words or affirmation that Wayne is giving her right now. Is this correct? Because that's what I believe. But I could be wrong. You cannot love your neighbor as you love yourself. What do you mean? It depends on what God tell me to do. I know God will tell me to do in that moment. What do you mean? You can't love your neighbor as you love yourself. It depends. Love my neighbor as I love myself. It is what it is. Whatever God tell me at the moment, I never know. You never know. What do you think happens when someone is fighting and you get in the middle of the fight? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. All right. All right. What do y'all think? Want to think? Only a woman have to love enough to walk away if a relationship serves her no good. That's correct. Love herself. That's correct. Shayla, you lower your standards and that's why they take advantage of you. Tamira is letting D know that she should always leave the porch light on for him. Is that what is going on? All right. I just want to see exactly what I think about that. Little clips today. I saw a bunch of little clips today and I wanted to get your appearance of it. All right. Whole fire. Delissa is trying to convince us. Delissa try to convince us. Some way, somehow. Wayne and the clique is trying to convince us that good question, Vanswell. No, I take out the trash myself. Very good question. So me a Jamaican man. Jamaican man believe that the hard things around the house, that's what you do. The soft things around the house, that's what the woman do. Because she tends to have better lead with that and you have better lead with the harsher things. If something needs to fix, O'Neal fix it. The trash if you take out, O'Neal take it out. If something needs to get moved, O'Neal go and move it. That's how I was grown. So yes, O'Neal take the trash out. A lot of times O'Neal wash the dishes them too. Because more make sure say my dish them clean. I'm very particular with food and with people serving me out of dishes. I'm very particular. I don't want to see food on the side of my glass or on the side of, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see clothes left all about the place. I don't like that either. Don't want to see the trash can stinking. I don't like that either. Don't want to see it overflowing. I don't want to see trash all over the place. It gives me the EBGBs. Come to your house and you look like that, not going to eat from you. It's what it is. I'm going to pass. I probably won't even get a drink of water. I'll ask you for a bottled water. If I come to your house and I ask you, do you have any bottled water? It's a sign. You may not be clean enough. That's what it is. Delissa is giving some here.
I think you need to be really firm, put boundaries, and say, if you keep trying me, I'm gonna tell Shayla.
But okay, so wait, you like him or no?
Okay, absolutely not. Like, I mean, I like successful men, I like tall men, I like big men, but no, this is, first of all, I don't like someone that sits around and
have fun,
is high all day. Like that, we do it every now and then together, but
he got a little bit too much fun.
No,
so you're not attracted to him in any kind of way?
Absolutely not. He's not my type at all, guys. I promise you, I have no interest whatsoever.
She has no interest whatsoever. Do y'all believe Delissa? Do you believe Delissa? Do you believe Delissa? This is what she said today. This was her today. Do you believe Delissa? Is Delissa capping? Cap or no cap? Y'all know what it is. Cap or no cap? Is she capping or not capping? Cap or no cap? What is that? She cap? What is that? She coon? Yeah, want me to get pinky for you right now? Let me get pinky for you.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else. Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
Tell me she a cap that hole if a cap I show up. I lie to a rabbit. She had the rabbit teeth. She had to think about the jackhammer. Oh gosh. How dare you such a woman not think about the jackhammer? She's thinking about the jackhammer. She's cooning. It's another coon.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
When I saw about cap the people, I said, Delissa, I capped the blows. I can't believe this. Y'all really believe that Delissa is capping? I cannot believe. I cannot believe y'all are doing her like this. Another one. Oh, God. The people them say, I cap Delissa, I cap. They say the heifer is lying. I know they didn't just call her a heifer. Is the heifer lying? Delissa has her hands up like it's a stick up. He never told her anything like that. She assumed that because she got $50,000 whip, that was what helped her out because she was complaining about Anthony buying her a house. What if a capping? Oh, God. Wayne, behave yourself, Bilderberg boy. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. I hope Wayne doesn't give a story to the Botox group. They're giving fake rich and they're renting an Airbnb. No dishes in the China cabinet. Oh, you know what, Bilderberg boy. You know what? I'm happy when you come from my channel because y'all see things that O'Neal does not. Y'all see the things O'Neal does not see. You know what? I thought it was their house, but I never looked in the China cabinet. Can you imagine? Fake rich. Y'all are saying that these are fake rich people. I did not see this, Bilderberg boy. I mean, oh, you spotted, you know. Are the friends fake rich? Bilderberg boy has made a very good observation. He says that there is no China in the cabinets. So there is no way that these are women houses. They're saying it's just a rented Airbnb. And I never thought about that because the truth is, a lot of these modern girls will do this. They will rent out these Airbnbs and make it look like it's their house. They will make it look like a film house. Gold diggers. Can you imagine? Gold diggers. Women who think about the money all the time.
Here comes the money.
Lord God.
Here we go.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Women who think about the money all the time. Live a certain type of life so I would know. That's what Bilderberg Boy is saying right now. Thank you very much for the super chat, Bilderberg Boy. Bilderberg Boy has figured out that these are fake women. In other words, fake as in they're women. Let's not get it twisted. Well, only not really sure, but I mean, I'm thinking they're women. Them sound like women. You gotta be wearing these days, and you never ever know a box. You never ever know. This is the great United States, so you never ever know, really and truly. You know what I mean? Like, you just never ever know because this is, I mean, this is the great United States, and I never know. But we're taking that they're real women, okay? And I have to be saying that with a straight face. But you know it works already. Y'all live here. You guys live here. You know it works. Fake rich. I didn't thought about that, you know. Interesting. Until I noticed something. They're always walking up to the house. No cars parked in the beautiful driveway. I never saw that. You ladies are something else. Want to say yes. Carly Red is fake. Fake as a $2 bill. Do I have a $2 bill? I think I got a $2 bill. I don't think a $2 bill is fake. Hold on. You find a $2 bill is different. Ain't no way. I know I need to have a $2 bill somewhere here. Ain't no way. That is not the saying right there. I know at one time I had like a good old. Hold on. People. I don't even put it. I'm gonna put it. Ain't no way. Where's my money? Somebody must have spent it. Aha. Hold on.
I promise you. You know, you know this is not my type. I mean, the successful part, but NBA player maybe, but no.
Well, you think, well, you better get back with Shayla because he ain't getting that money back.
Hold on.
But be firm. Put your foot down. Put your foot down.
Y'all make me have to
That
work.
can get real messy.
I'm trying, y'all. Like, what else am I gonna do? What else do I have to do?
Hold on. This is a $2 bill, guys. I don't want y'all to say that. I got a $2 bill right here. There it is. Don't bother with that. Hold on there, folks. It's real. Well, so the people living in the United States of America, these dollars are fake? Yeah, I mean, I said them just rare. Because I got a $2 bill. Hold on. Yeah, come here and say, no, man, hold on. Hey, I got one of this. Hold on, man. There it is. See? $2 on the side right there, so. They're real. Yeah, want to make me almost think of something different. You question the chick with the bob here. You think she belongs?
Like,
she looks
he
cool.
broke up with her.
That girl right there, so. You question this one. This is the chick that they're questioning. They're saying this chick is ratchet. Hold on there. This is the chick that is being questioned. Do you know any of these girls? Maybe that's the question I need to ask y'all. Do you know any of these girls? Let me ask this question. Maybe y'all know them. Do you know any of these girls? Do you know any of these girls? That's the question I'm going to ask you. Do you know any of these girls? Ladies, do you know any of these girls? Do you happen to know any of these girls? Yes. Carly Red is ratchet. Okay, so I know them. Why am I telling them I can't rely on my audience to always try and find them out? I know I'm never pick them out. I know y'all are gonna find them. Love and hip hop. Okay. Now me know why them look so weird. Now me know. Yeah, but what will happen, Charmaine? What I'm learning is they may have like a sugar daddy who will allow them to rent the Airbnb, or what they could do is each of them have a sugar daddy. If you notice the girl with the black hair, well, all of them are black hair. But what the girls do now that I'm learning they do is they will have a sugar daddy that gives them $10,000 a month. They can group up because it's what, 3 of them? They can group up. They can group up and literally, what do you call it, and rent the Airbnb. Wow, y'all know them. I saw the people doing them to backside. The people doing them. Y'all know them, man. You know what? You guys, y'all, that's how I love a page. You know, I love you guys. I want to tell y'all very much, like, is the best page in the world is this page, because y'all are going to come up with a date. So they're from Love and Hip Hop. They're all 304s. So are they all 304s? That's the question. They gave me that at first, but I didn't want to, you know, y'all kept telling me, O'Neal, no, don't do that. You know, are they all 304s? I don't know. I think they can. I think they can make them more money. I think they can make them more money, Abby. I don't think them, you know, I'm in a doubt to them count. Why can't they make their own money? I don't know. Fake rich on the skits are fake rich. Carl is the only one being real. Okay. She's ratchet. The others are being fake. Okay. So somebody saying, O'Neal, Carly Reed has her own money and she is a Spice friend. Oh, okay. That's where them come from. Gotcha. Them and Grace Hamilton are friend. Okay. Okay. So Spice, in case y'all don't know, Grace Hamilton. Let me just put her into perspective for you. Hellsha Seaweed. Hellsha. There you go. Okay. Well. So if they are friends of Spice, while me love Spice dancehall thing, yeah, me don't know. Okay, so them and Spice are friend. Yeah, from them and Spice are friend. You see them ear there. When woman do them ear and the baby ear to the side there, so once you have the baby ear, you're gone. Once you have the baby ear, me a burn a fire upon you once you have the baby ear. The moment you have the baby ear, fire back.
More fire. All our about corruption say, more fire. All our about confusion say, more fire.
Me don't love the baby ear. Anytime I see you have the baby ear on the side, anytime you have a little baby ear spread up, you know what I'm saying, what me take that? Anytime you have a little baby ear tape out of the side there, so. The moment me see you with a little baby ear, hold on, I'm going to put a little baby ear. I only can, hold on, see if I can do the baby ear. Anytime I see you with the baby ear, right there so to the side, like so. Anytime I see the little baby ear come out, my two blacks head can't show. But when I see the baby ear, once I see the baby ear, I know. You don't deserve the whip. Whip it again. There we go. Me like spice, little music in every now and again, but it is what it is. Me got my bona fire upon them baby ear.
More fire. All our about corruption say, more fire. All our about confusion say, more fire.
There you go. There you go. In other words, they're no different than a sexy red. And if you know O'Neal, you know say O'Neal and a sexy red fan. But I know what time of day it is. No different than sexy red. It's just that spice ear blue and sexy red head red. That's the difference. Why do y'all think that these women who have money because they're on TV? Most people you see on TV are rich in the public and pocket poor in real life. Thank you very much, Bilderberg boy, for stating that. Me need edge control. Well, me not going to edge up my edge right there, so. And I've seen my daughter trying to look at edges and I tell her to take them out. I tell her to take out them backside. She was a Madhouse artist. Me know Madhouse. Yeah, but she changed, you know, they're not different from Sexy Red. It one wig blue and the next wig red. That's the difference. One wig is blue and the next wig is red. That's the difference. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Sexy Red just look like this. And I show up all of the something with the belly and all them like a thing there. And Lord knows how O'Neal feel about Sexy Red. Not because I'm looking at the picture, it doesn't mean I'm trying to get anything. Exactly. Dancehall 304. And y'all know me feel about this already. Okay, so that's where them come from. So they're not much different then. Exactly. I'm sorry for the Sex Red fan. If you're a Sex Red fan, it is what it is. I'm not a Sex Red fan. Especially after she tried to go into a bunch of schools to perform just like this. You can't go into schools with little kids with your body showing all like that. And then y'all wonder what's wrong with the black populace. I'm against it. So, I don't know. You can quit me now, but it is what it is. I detest this because what it does is it gives people the impression that this is the only way black people can look. So me know what I go on now. O'Neal understands now what is taking place because I saw Spice dress up in the something them too. Me say me can find Spice dressing because I saw she dress. Spice Grace Hamilton in the outfit them. See it there? While me love Spice, you know, me not too like the ranchy, yeah, me not know. But anyway, now I know, now we know. I'm gonna leave it there, we're not even pressing no further. Well, friends, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna come off the internet tonight. Thank you very much for rocking with me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful evening and I thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'll see you at the mini live. I'm going to talk to y'all later.